Well guys, he somehow got worse. Today we are unfortunately talking once again about the internet's biggest loser, the only person who I think is universally hated across the internet right now, Jack Doherty. Recently, a video of him has leaked where he's doing something that surprisingly feels even a little far for Jack Doherty. Didn't think anything like that existed. Quick fit check. What do you guys think about the taxi-esque flannel? I'm undecided. Okay, I don't know. If you like it, leave a comment saying looking very taxi-like today, my king, and I'll know that you're enjoying it. Now, if you're unfamiliar with who Jack Doherty is, congratulations. Over the last couple of years, your life has probably been marginally better than those of us who are familiar with Jack Doherty, so I'm happy for you that you got to experience that, but today, that ends. It sucks, I know, I'm sorry. Jack Doherty is a pioneer in a certain genre of streaming that has come to be known as public nuisance streaming, or just nuisance streaming depending on who you ask. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's people who go out into public while live streaming and just fuck with everybody they see. They harass people, they try and start arguments, try and start fights. They go out and they be a public nuisance. Another popular example is Johnny Somali. These kind of guys are one of the few things that are left on the internet that unites everybody. Everybody hates these losers, and everybody wants to see them taken off the internet. Now, Jack Doherty is not exactly like a new name. He's been making videos for quite some time, but about 2 years ago, I would say, is when he really started to kind of get into the public eye. And he did this via one of the lamest things you could possibly think of. He would walk around in public with a huge bodyguard, trying to start fights with people, and if they reciprocated, he would hide behind his bodyguard like the little scared boy that he is. Seriously, he would bump into people, go around calling people names, just trying to instigate shit, and then if anything actually happened, he would run crying to his bodyguard asking for protection. And as you could imagine, when you do something that is universally viewed as lame, people don't exactly like you. So from the very beginning, the internet started to rally against him. Now, unfortunately, when everybody hates you, you tend to get famous quicker than you would even if everybody loved you. Humans love to hate on shit, it's our nature, and when something presents itself that is 100% safe to hate on, people tend to get pretty loud. And when millions upon millions of people are being as loud as they can talking about how much they hate you, well, millions upon millions of people are talking about you as loud as they can. So pretty quickly, basically overnight, once he started doing these streams, Jack Doherty became a relatively large internet celebrity. And believe it or not, when a person who's comfortable with doing the shit that he did to get famous gets famous, they don't stop there. So what followed Jack Doherty's acquisition of internet fame was controversy after controversy. Bodyguards knocking people out, accusations of him paying girls to appear on stream, fake private jets crashing cars on the highway while texting, getting banned off of basically every single respectable social media, a few crypto scams in the mix. I mean, the guy basically speed ran the entire catalog of options of things you can do to get canceled on the internet. And even still, something has still managed to come out of the woodworks that makes this guy look even fucking worse. A couple of days ago, a video resurfaced that I don't think I'm really going to be showing, at least not in full. I might blur it or something. Not something that I really want to spread where you can see what's happening, but I'll play like a blurred version in the background just so you can kind of understand what I'm talking about here. It's a video of Jack Doherty with his hand like gripped around the head of a toddler, a little girl, as he pans back and forth between his face and her face, lip syncing a song about fucking women. Now, there is so much wrong with this video that we could sit here and talk about it for a while, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. In the video, he's lip syncing the J-Rock song King's Dead. If you don't recognize it by the title, I'm sure you've heard it somewhere. It's got the lyrics, "I took her to my penthouse and I freaked it." And Jack Doherty is lip syncing Future's verse, and he's like panning back and forth between him rapping like the main verse, and then panning to the kid who I guess is supposed to be doing the ad-libs. Now, there's a lot wrong with this. First and foremost, I think it's objectively weird to pretend that a baby is, rapping a song about fucking people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's ever really an acceptable scenario where you should record somebody somebody who has a pacifier in their mouth and make it seem like they're rapping a song about having sex with women in a penthouse, and then, you know, upload it to the internet. I think we could simulate every single possible scenario where that idea is had by somebody, and I don't think it would ever be an appropriate one. Secondly, I think it's worse that this is like a duet. Don't know why, not sure if I'm going to be able to put it into words, but I feel like if it was just the toddler who was supposed to be singing this like a fake lip singing thing, I think it would be objectively better. It would still be terrible, don't get me wrong, but something about Jack Doherty going back and forth between them, I feel like that makes it worse. I think it's the fact of the matter that a person making this video with the toddler is inappropriate enough to make this like a group effort between a toddler and an adult, like they're both singing the song, makes it even worse, I feel like. Thirdly, who gets this idea? I'm pretty sure this used to be like a TikTok trend where you lip synced this with somebody and you held their head in this weird way. So I guess it's not like he really came up with the concept of just gripping a fucking toddler's head for some reason and making them lip sync this song, but he did have the idea to do this trend with a toddler. Who gets an idea like that? Like, I don't say this to be like, oh, I'm so much better than Jack Doherty. I am, but that's not why I'm saying this. I think I could live 1,000 lifetimes, and making this video at all, like participating in this trend in the first place, to be honest, would never even cross my mind. Making it with a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, I don't know how old kids are, that is so far out of the realm of anything that I would even consider that I genuinely, seriously, I do not understand how or why a person would ever have this thought. And I think this guy having this thought should be the final straw. Like, seriously, at some point we as a collective have to put our foot down and be like, you know what? Can't do it anymore. Sorry, Jack. I mean, to be fair, I think the only place that he can actually stream these days is that dog shit website Party. So, I mean, it's not like a whole lot's going on for him right now, but I'm pretty sure he still has access to like all the big social medias, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Why? Why are people still giving this dork a platform? Has he not done enough to warrant like a social media wide ban? Surely he has. And like, look, I know that he's still a relatively big name in the social media space, so social media platforms profit off of him existing. But I mean, shit, like at some point, where do you draw the line? Look, I'm not crazy. I'm not really expecting him to get banned off of Twitter. I don't even think you can get banned off of Twitter anymore. I don't even know what you have to do on Instagram to get banned other than like posting a picture of your penis or something. So those two I'm not super hopeful for, but like YouTube, I'm honestly kind of surprised he's still allowed on here. I feel like he's done enough shit that he's posted onto YouTube to warrant a ban. Not only have people been banned off of this website for less, they've been banned off of this website for less regarding things they didn't even do on this website. It's just shit that gets back to YouTube somehow. So why are they allowing this? I don't know. It just seems like to me when the main platforms that are benefiting from this guy existing, which were Twitch and Kick, I think, both ban him, it's like, all right, what's everybody else waiting around for? This guy was hated, sure, but he was pulling in pretty big numbers. He was making those platforms good money. When even they have to put their foot down, it's like, all right, why are we still giving this guy another chance on any other platform? You have nothing to gain. I don't get it. Well, guys, what do you think? Do you think this is all a little bit of wishful thinking on my part? I'll admit it probably is. I mean, you don't really see a whole lot of social media platforms just banning people kind of out of the blue. Like normally they have to do something on that platform to get the ban, but like I said, I feel like there's definitely an argument to be made that at least for YouTube, that stuff has already been done for Jack. He's uploaded videos harassing people, doing the whole bodyguard shit. He made videos about the McLaren stuff he did. I mean, he's done bad enough stuff to deserve being banned off of YouTube, I think personally. It's blocking my beautiful face. Sorry. But yeah, seriously, like, I don't really understand why he still is on YouTube. It's not like he's a small YouTuber either. His channel has like 15 million subscribers, I think, which, you know, probably has something to do with the fact why he hasn't been banned yet, but, you know, we won't get into that today. I don't know, at some point, we have to move on. We have to leave him behind, and I think this video is me doing that. Unless the guy, like, kills somebody or does something that's actually worth talking about, and by that, I mean, like, something that he hasn't done already, I think I'm done. I think I'm done talking about old Jack. Every time I talk about him, I end the video just feeling angry. People saying shit like this probably gets him off, but I do not like that he's as successful as he is. He doesn't deserve it. Is that gonna change anything? Probably not. See ya.